guys having a good time? Yes! Let's see what time. Oh my gosh, look at the time. I am actually contractually obligated to show you at least one rope trick. So I have something set up for you. It is actually called the world's greatest rope trick. Not because it's done with one piece of rope. Because it is done with 3 pieces of rope. It is imperative that rope number 1 is about the same length as rope number 2, which is identical to rope number 3. But because this is the rec room, we've all been drinking, I'm going to start off only using 2, and we'll get to the 3rd later. This table has been drinking all night, so I'll just go ahead and use 1. Oh, I could further simplify this equation, and most people would tell me, why don't you cut the rope in half? That would make it easier. That would actually make it harder. What I'll do is take the ends and pluck them right off, leaving just the center of the rope. Yeah, that's weird. A piece of rope with no ends? Kind of weird. We better put the ends back on. Right here up front in purple stripes, would you just call out stop anywhere you like? Stop right here. That's where we're going to put the ends on. I have invisible ends. They go back on. Right, let me say stop. Thank you. Thank you. It is this point in the routine people think I'm using Velcro. They think I'm using invisible thread or magnets. Not the case. Not the case. What's your name? Veronica, would you examine that rope? Scrutinize that piece of rope. Because we'll be using this rope for the trick. That's not fair. Is that an ordinary piece of rope? It is. All right, it looks like the one from your bedroom, doesn't it? Don't know your secrets. Veronica, before I let you off the hook, I have one more thing I need you to look at. It's in my pants. It's about 4 inches in diameter. It's a solid metal ring. What did you think I was going to pull out? Hold on. It's a solid metal ring. As she examines the solid metal ring, I'm going to show you a knot. A solid knot. This is actually, it looks like an ordinary knot, but what I'm tying is a slip knot. You're probably wondering, what the hell does a slip knot do? I'm going to show you. Take the ring back. Veronica, does it break open? No. No. Is there a hole in the ring?
No. Yes,
in
the middle.
Yeah. I had a joke there, but you screwed it up for me. They call this a slip knot, because if you take the knot and slip it through the ring, it links onto the rope. Whoa. Whoa. Look, if you simply just reverse the process and pull it back through, see, it comes right on. That's weird. That's weird. One more time for the skeptics out there. I'm going to show you this in midair. The knot, the ring. Wait. It gets better. I'm going to show you how this works in 2 steps. 2 steps. You pull once, you pull twice. The ring melts right off the rope and the crowd goes wild. Forget the ring, just worry about the rope, and I brought a pair of scissors, and you must always grease your scissors before you use them. Okay, not right now, now's not the time. Watch, right here.
Whoa!
Yeah. It's imperative that the rope is cut in equal lengths, otherwise the trick doesn't work. Okay, that's all right. We're going to equal out the ropes. All you say is the magic words twice. Justin Bieber, Justin Bieber. Hey. I'll tell you what, that could have been avoided had we just been using 1 piece of rope to begin with.
Woo!
This is... You're awesome and drunk. I love it. This is the problem. The ends were in the wrong spot. They should have been right around up here. Yeah. So it's not always the ends though. Sometimes it's the center of the rope. You'll know if it's off center. You see, it's off center. The center should be lower down right about here. So I'm going to take the center off. Right around here. Let's see if it works. Let's see. Here we go. Tie it around and here we go. It's better. Hey, a piece of rope. You guys are probably wondering how much more is he going to do with this stupid piece of rope. I've got the single most greatest rope trick in the world. The ends will change places with the center of the rope right before your very eyes. Don't humor me. The ends will be isolated in my pocket under test conditions. Watch what happens, one at a time. There's one. There's two. The center left in the pocket. Remember I told you I don't use magnets or anything like that? It's actually static electricity. Static. See the ends stick together. Seamless piece of rope with no ends. People say, what are you going to do with a piece of rope that has no ends? You can actually go ahead and tie a knot. That's weird. That's weird. What you can't do is untie it. You need ends. So I'm a professional, so I bring extra ends with me. There we go. And you don't even have to put it on there magically. You can just tie it on there so it looks like it's on there. It's good enough, and it takes care of itself. Whoa. That's how you untie a knot. Thank you. Thank you. This is called the world's greatest rope trick, and I told you it's not because it uses one piece of rope. It's because it uses two. It's because it uses 3 pieces of rope. I told you it is absolutely important. The first rope is about the same length as the second rope, which is identical to the third. But that was in the beginning. You'll see that I actually use a long piece of rope. This is a tiny baby piece of rope. This is a medium-sized piece of rope, and that's a trick done with 3 pieces of rope. Thank you very much. Thank you. I was gonna say something. Yeah, you done bursted a long time ago, man.